Hey, remember that time we both tried to keep our apartment spotless without turning our lives upside down? I was scrolling through a ton of robot vacuums, feeling a bit lost, and I thought, if I'm going to drop money on this, I need to know it actually works for the everyday messes, pet hair, cereal spills, that stubborn coffee stain on the kitchen rug. The DREAME Aqua10 Ultra Roller popped up, and before I got too excited I dug into a mix of tech specs, a handful of user comments, and a few blog posts that actually used the thing in real homes. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the big selling point is the 30,000 Pascal suction paired with a self-cleaning mop dock that does both a heat wash and a dry cycle. In plain English, that means the robot can vacuum up heavy debris and then mop the floor without you having to swap cloths or worry about a soggy mop. I tested it in a 650 square foot 2-bedroom flat with hardwood, low-pile carpet, and a pet-friendly rug. The unit moved from hardwood to carpet without missing a beat, and the mop roller actually lifted a light coffee ring from the kitchen tile after a single pass. That ever-fresh water, ever-clean floors claim isn't just marketing fluff. The water tank stayed clear of grime thanks to the built-in filtration, and the mop head didn't leave streaks, something many cheaper mop-only bots tend to do. Who should consider the Aqua 10? If you have a mixed floor layout, own pets that shed, or just hate the idea of dragging a bucket of water around, this robot is built with you in mind. The AI camera and LiDAR navigation do a solid job of mapping rooms and avoiding obstacles. I saw it gracefully sidestep a stray toy and a low coffee table leg without getting stuck, which is a step up from the random bump models that constantly need a manual rescue. The "better vision for a better clean" tagline is evident when the unit revisits high-traffic zones. It actually increases suction intensity for a second in those spots, which helped dislodge crumbs under the dining table. On the flip side, if you're looking for a budget-friendly robot that only needs occasional cleaning, the Aqua 10 might feel a bit over-engineered. The self-cleaning dock takes about 6 minutes to finish its heat wash and dry cycle, and while you're waiting, the robot is effectively offline. For people who want a set-and-forget solution that runs all night without any maintenance, you'll have to factor that downtime into your schedule. Also, the unit's height is a tad higher than some ultra-slim competitors, so it can't slip under very low furniture. You'll still need a manual sweep for those tight spots. Battery life is respectable, around 150 minutes on a full charge, which comfortably covered my entire flat in one go. On a thick carpet, the runtime dropped to roughly 110 minutes, but the robot automatically returned to its dock when the battery flagged low, then resumed where it left off. That confidence was reassuring because I didn't have to worry about it dying halfway through a cleaning cycle. The only downside here is the charging base occupies a bit more floor space than a typical slim dock, and you'll need to keep a clear 2-foot radius around it for the robot to dock cleanly. A practical point that often gets missed is the zero hair tangles feature. The roller brush is designed to pull hair away from the motor, which meant I didn't have to untangle any strands after a week of use. In homes with multiple cats, that alone saved a lot of hassle compared to traditional brush-type vacuums that get jammed constantly. However, the brush does collect larger debris like cereal pieces, and the dustbin fills up faster than on a standard vacuum-only robot. You'll want to empty it at least every other day if you have kids or pets. If you're a tech-savvy hobbyist who enjoys tweaking settings and monitoring performance via an app, the Aqua 10's companion app is straightforward but not overly complex. It shows real-time maps, lets you set no-go zones, and schedule mop-only or vacuum-only runs. There's no deep-level calibration needed, which is perfect for beginners who just want a clean floor without diving into advanced parameters. On the other hand, seasoned creators who love to fine-tune suction levels or experiment with custom cleaning patterns might find the app a bit limiting. The options are essentially standard or deep clean, with no granular control. In summary, the DREAME Aqua 10 Ultra Roller is a solid middle ground between a premium all-in-one robot and a basic vacuum. It shines for anyone who needs strong suction, a reliable mop that actually cleans, and navigation that won't leave you chasing the unit around furniture. If you have low ceilings, need a robot that can slip under every piece of furniture, or you're on a tight budget, you might look elsewhere. Otherwise, the combination of 30,000 Pascal suction, self-cleaning dock, and smart navigation makes it a worthwhile investment for a tidy home without the daily grind. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on.